Hello friends, this is Krishna Vasist and you are listening to me on your favorite YouTube channel Tats Guru. In case if you have not subscribed the channel, please do subscribe, because on this platform daily, almost daily, I make a video and upload it. Okay, and I make a video for you, and this video is about your spoken English, your communication, because English is very must, and this is only the language where every people admire of it. Okay, so please student, watch this lesson till the end, because I will tell many more important point in this video. So this is past perfect continuous tense I'm gonna discuss in this video, and I'm gonna discuss with some useful examples, which will be part second. It means we have already done with part 1, and if you have not watched that previous video session, so please go back and watch that, where I taught you some rules and I taught you some useful examples as well. Okay, so guys, without wasting any single moment of time, let's get started. So as I told you that we are doing past perfect continuous tense. That is exactly that you must see on your screen right now, past perfect continuous tense. And we will discuss some affirmative means some positive sentences, or negative interrogative, and modal sentences as well. So as you can see on the left side, you must see Hindi translation, as well as on the right side English translation. So but I urge you, I request you, please focus on the English translation, not on Hindi translation, because whenever you think about in Hindi, definitely your mind will work in Hindi. Okay, and your mind will always think about Hindi, so there will be a problem then. Okay, so if you wanna speak English in short interval of time, suppose 2 months, 3 months, within 6 months, you will see a huge improvement if you will think in English. Okay, if you will try to think in English and you will try to speak English with someone, okay, whenever you required. Okay, so let's get started, friend. I hope you have watched my previous video session where I told you about rules. What about rules exactly? If you have not watched previous video session, don't worry, I will tell you right now. The frame rule of this past perfect continuous tense is subject plus had been plus verb first form ing plus object. Okay, so let me write somewhere on the screen: subject plus had been. Whatever the subject is, you will use same auxiliary verb ing form, and here we are using verb first form plus object. This is the framing rule, this is the key rule of this tense: subject plus had been plus verb ing plus object. Okay, had been will be same in every sentence, you just don't worry about it. So now it's time to bring some important, useful, I would say useful sentence for you. And the first sentence is: I had been working in this factory for many years. Let me make it thicker. I had been working. I had been, I'm using I is a subject, and I gotta use had been, then working is the verb first form plus ing form. Working. Where you are working? In this factory for many years, because we are not sure about where did the action started. Basically many years, for many years. Okay, for many years. Where we are sure about time of frame, time duration I'm talking about, then we use for many years when we use for. Okay, so in this case we have to attach for. I had been working in this factory for many years. And guys, I request you, whatever you write whatever you write, try to make your sentence original sentence, and that must not be copied from somewhere else. Try to make sentence, 10 sentence, 15 sentence, 20 sentence are enough in a day. And whenever you write something, whenever you make sentence, just try to speak, because speaking part is really must, it requires a lot. And if you are not speaking, just you are writing, definitely you are not going to speak English. And at the same time, if you are speaking but not writing, definitely that would also influence your progress as well. So guys, this is the first sentence that I told you. I had been working. I told you the difference between past continuous tense and past perfect continuous tense. What is the difference? Whenever we use a past action with some time duration, with some time of reference, we always use past perfect continuous tense. Okay, so I had been working in this factory for many years. We are using for many years. Otherwise, if I wouldn't use like for many years, suppose I was not using for many years, simple, I would say in this way also, I was working in this factory. But in this sentence, as you can clearly see in Hindi, there is a time duration also. So definitely we had to just make this sentence in this way. I had been working in this factory for many years. Okay, so I think this sentence is you have cleared this sentence and you have got the concept. Next sentence, they had been, we are using plural as a subject. They had been studying this book. Which book? This book. For many weeks. As you can see on the left side, there is a Hindi translation. They had been studying this book for many weeks. Okay, so just repeat, just try to speak yourself. If you hesitate to speak with someone, just try to speak yourself. Find a quiet place, find a room, and just go there and try to speak. Speaking part is really it needs, okay, in this scenario. Next sentence, we had not been, there is a negative sentence. We had not been doing anything since morning. We had not been doing anything since morning. We hadn't, it's a contracted form that I spoke just before 2 seconds. We had not been doing anything since morning. We hadn't been doing anything since morning. We had not been doing anything since morning. And whenever I speak contracted form, I meant like a short form. Had not means hadn't. You would say hadn't. We hadn't been doing anything since morning. So try to speak with original word, had not, don't use hadn't. Try to speak 10 times, 15 times had not. And when once you get concept, definitely you can go for short, you can go for contracted form. We hadn't been doing anything since morning. Okay, next, he had been lying in his bed for 3 hours. He had been lying in his bed for 3 hours. He had been lying in his bed. Lying means this word, He had been lying in his bed for 3 hours. There is some certainty in terms of time, hours. There is how much hours there are actually. 3 hours. He had been lying in his bed for 3 hours, for 5 hours. I had been lying in my bed. No, you had been lying in your bed for 3 hours. Just try to change subject most of the time, and whatever the and you have to use accordingly pronoun. Okay, if you are using you, then pronoun is yours, and if you are using I, and pronoun is my. Okay, and if you are using he, so he is for his. He had been lying in his bed for 3 hours. Next sentence, his father had been getting pension since 2006. This is, guys, 2006 actually. His father had been getting pension since 2006. His father had been getting pension since 2006. Next sentence, Pramod had been going to the river since Monday. Pramod had been going to this river since Monday. Pramod had been going to the river since Monday. Okay, so there is some moral sentence that I told you. So now let's start with interrogative sentence, like, had Rajiv been trying for this job since 1998? Had Rajiv been trying for this job since 1998? Had Rajiv been trying for this job since 1998? Had you not been teaching him for the last 4 months? Had you not been teaching him for the last 4 months? Had you not been teaching him for the last 4 months? And guys, those sentences that I'm discussing for you, they are based upon past perfect continuous tense. Okay, so my intention is that to make you understand how can you make your sentence on the basis of past perfect continuous tense. And same thing I did in last video session as well. If you have not watched previous video sessions, go back and watch them. And in case if you have not watched my present tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, and simple past tense, so please find them on Tats Guru channel, because those videos are really gonna help you in the journey of your spoken English. Trust me, guys. Okay, just subscribe the channel Tats Guru and face the music. Okay, and that will be awesome. Okay, so now back to the sentence. Had you not been teaching him for last 4 months? Where are you working? It doesn't matter if you are professional, if you are working in a private company, if you are a government officer, or if you are a student, if you are adolescents, whatever you are, it doesn't matter who you are, but actually you need English. Okay, so if you know about it, if you can speak it, definitely that will improve your skill, communication skill as well. And if you are beginner, very much beginner, if you are zero, like you want to start from zero, and this channel belongs to you guys. Okay, so please come on this channel and share this channel as much as possible. Just circulate this channel. Okay, and just share my channel, because that will give you confidence. Because whenever I made first lesson, I remember the first day that I prepared one video session on this channel. I'm talking about spoken English. Okay, since then it's been a great journey for me, because you are liking the video session. I can see because my subscriber rate is going to be increased day by day. I'm getting more subscriber, more watch time, and I just thanks to you guys. Okay, because it has happened just because of you. It is not my work hard basically, but it's from you. Actually, you have given me a strength. Actually, you have given me a confidence. That's why I'm speaking English for you. And right now it's time to deliver that spirit to you guys. I want to give you confidence, and I want to make you teach, and I really wanna you speak. Okay, guys, so next thing is, had he been collecting money for many years? Had he been collecting money for many years? I want to share my experience with you guys. Okay, how did I do that and how I have gone through. Basically, this is a process. It has been a process, and I made it simple. So that's why on this channel I really wanna share my tips and tricks, whatever I did last 2 months, 3 months, and how did I do that, how did I improve my confidence, and all these things that I'm gonna share with you guys, because every video belongs to you. Okay, so please watch and come on this channel, subscribe this channel in case if you have not subscribed. Next sentence: the dacoits had been looting the shops for 4 hours before the arrival of the police. The dacoits had been looting the shops for 4 hours before the arrival of the police. Okay, so these sentences are really interrogative sentence. Basically, I would say next sentence is very long sentence. Had the students of our class not been doing experiments of since before the examination? Had the students of our class not been doing experiments of since before the examination? Had the Hindus been celebrating the Shara since ancient times? Had the Hindus been celebrating the Shara since ancient times? Okay guys, that's it for today, and this was the part 2 of the same tense. The tense I'm teaching you, that is past perfect continuous tense, and you can see in Hindi. Okay, so guys, I told you in this video the difference between simple past tense and not simple past tense, but past continuous tense and past perfect continuous tense. Whenever there is some time duration, there is some time reference, you gotta use past perfect continuous tense, and whenever you don't have any time duration, so please just use past continuous tense. Past continuous tense is one of the simplest tense, and it is one of favorite of mine, and but I really use past perfect continuous tense. And in fact, you definitely must have seen guys who really speak English, but they don't use past perfect continuous tense very much. So guys, but this tense is for you. I recorded a lecture and I thought it must be uploaded on my YouTube channel for you guys. Okay, so guys, that's it for today, and just share your experience with this channel, with this video session. Definitely I will give reply to you. Thank you guys for watching this video session, and please subscribe the channel, because every single subscriber will increase my confidence, and definitely I will come with some great useful video sessions in future. Thank you very much for watching this video session. See you guys, see you soon.